Your X's are in my face.
My what are in your face?
Your X's. Scoot over to the left a little
Press
bit.
F1.
Oh, that's better.
Dingbat.
What's up, everyone? I'm back with another Minecraft episode. Today I'm being joined by XX the King Ender, and today we're showing you guys a server which is called Wynncraft. It is really fun. It's basically an Minecraft MMO-RPG, and it's a lot of fun. It's a new series that we will
Continue.
Wait. Aw. Alright, you guys, this is a series that we will be starting, me and King, and it's so much fun. I cannot stress that enough. We have played this before with our higher level accounts, but we will be starting brand new, fresh, just for you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys
Just for
really
that.
like it. Yeah, just for them.
You kidding me? It's because of the new update.
Well, that too. Yeah, there is a new update, which we'll be showing you guys a little bit about, as well as the server. But if you guys really like this, please smash this the like button down below. And if you guys want to see this series, stay tuned, subscribe, so then you'll be notified when it comes out. And we will be doing it very shortly. But anyways, we'll be showing you guys the gameplay in just a second. Alright, you guys, we're back, and we're going to be showing you some really cool stuff first that are really essential. So first is the horse. The horse is so important because without it, you really can't do anything. You really can't go anywhere because, I mean, you can on foot, but it's really slow, and things are like thousands of blocks away. So
Unless you're like us and you can teleport.
yeah, that's if you have the mage class. But horses are super important, and they're really useful. Like, you can actually level them up. The lowest tier is brown, then it goes black, then chestnut, and then white. And each time you level it up, it gets even faster. So it's really good. And then we have our weapons. There's a wand, there's a bow, there's shears, which are actually I forget, knife. Yeah, it's a knife. And then there's the sphere for I can't
Can I
remember
just
the class,
specify
but
something?
yeah.
The 4 tiers of horses. The base one can only go up to level 10. The next one, level 20, is the max. Chestnut, level 30, and white, level 40. But there's only a very rare chance of getting the higher tiers when you combine them.
Yeah, and we'll be going into that a little bit later. So back to the weapons. They're really good, and they're not like vanilla weapons. You know, you don't just take it and start whacking people with it. It's actually really
Just look at our
like
stats.
yeah, it's actually really important. And what's awesome is they have their own skins, which makes it really cool to look at. But back to the stats. So some have soul point regen, some have spell damage, agility, walk speed, dexterity, air defense, air damage, earth damage, mana steal. And those are really important because without it, it really is just a stick. That's it. So, you know, it's really good to have. There's also neutral damage, air damage, thunder, water, light. No, that's thunder. There's other damages I can't really remember. But the more damage it has, the more damage it does, right? And it does damage to certain effects, which is really important, especially against other mobs when their damage are like, there's a high chance of doing a lot of damage to certain types of mobs where others don't take the same effect. So what,
Can I just butt in for a second here? Like, there's a place that's a lava island, and if you want to go there, it'd probably be a good idea to have high water gear and damaging weapons.
yeah.
That's just one of the types of things that elements can do in this. And talking about skins is cool and all, but unless you're like me and actually have different ones to show off, it doesn't really do a
I
whole
do
lot.
too, bro. I do too. I mean, like the relic one right here is actually, well, it's not that cool, but it's unique, right? There's
Well,
also
unique. Deathless Legacy has the same skin.
shh, it's unique. Okay, we also have the crossbow, which is pretty cool. The Nivela's Arc.
You've got a crossbow?
Arch. Yeah, yeah, I have a crossbow. That's for my lower characters. We also have the
Shank you, mate.
super legendary bow, the Infinity, and it looks sick. I think you have one too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be good for our other classes, but we're not gonna be able to use that
Dude.
right away.
My Infinity can't actually fit all the stats on the screen.
So there's also amulets, rings, and trinkets that are really important, or I guess that's the name of it. But you know, it's really good because you can equip them, and yes, sure, it takes away some health, but it also gives you these really good stats, which are super efficient. There's also loot bonus, which means you get more loot, obviously. There's XP bonus, which gets you more XP.
Not all of them drop your HP.
Not all drop your HP. A lot of them actually either up it or don't do anything. So there's also emeralds. Emeralds are your basic currency in this game. All you can do, like when it comes to buying stuff, you have to use emeralds, especially when trading with other players. And white horses usually cost LE, which LE is liquefied emeralds, which are which he might have.
So the base tier is emerald, then
Yep.
emerald block, which is 64 of the emeralds,
Yep.
then liquefied emerald, which is 64 emerald blocks. So all in all, one liquefied emerald is 4,096 emeralds. A block is 1,280, and a normal emerald's just like, yeah,
64.
emerald.
Yep. Oh well.
Wait.
One, but it's 64 each to make it the block. Yeah. So and yeah, that's it's really annoying after a while because you have to like think, oh my gosh, do I really want to do this? But it's not that hard to get the money, honestly. And then there's powders. Powders are really good. They upgrade your weapons or armor. And dude, I just realized I have a tier 4 right here actually, which is really good because tier 4 is the max. Tier 1 obviously is the minimum, but you can power them up, which is really good. I'm saying really good a lot, which is really good. No, it's not really good. It's weird. So then there's quests. That's one thing I really love about this. Not right there. One thing I really love about this server is there's quests. There's quests like collect 10 tokens and hand them to the floor master. This one is actually one of the hardest quests because it's the Tower of Ascension, and you have to go up like 10 floors, I think there are, and the mobs get harder and harder and harder. So you have to eventually be like level 100 to actually win. Right now we're on floor 5 with these accounts, but it's gonna be difficult. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then there's different types of armor. Iron, diamond is the max tier of armor, obviously. Basic things of Minecraft, but the stats also follow it, and it gets really good. I keep saying really good. Gosh dang it. Alright, so there's also dungeons, which will make this a whole lot more fun, or better, because we get to go and just battle dungeons and take them out and probably get good gear as well as XP. Last time we played this was a while ago, and there weren't very many dungeons. There were like 5. Now there's like 10. Now there's like 10 dungeons, and we will be hitting them up frequently, as well as the quest. So, on top of that, there's also levels. Levels are really good. They're really, I keep saying really good, gosh dang it. They're really efficient. They're really hard to get, honestly, unless
levels
are
one of the most important things. At the beginning, it's fairly easy to get them, but as time goes on, it gets even harder and harder, and it gets to the point where you have to grind for a bit to level them up. But it's not that hard to grind if you know the right places.
Yep, which we do know the right places. It's really good.
All the right spots.
Gosh dang it! Can I just not say really good? I'm sorry, you guys.
Could say it's really nice to know that stuff.
Really
it's really
nice.
It's really fresh. It's really clean.
I said that so weirdly. So yeah, I guess I just keep saying really good because I cannot what's the words? Gosh.
You cannot begin to explain how awesome this game is.
Yes, exactly. This server is so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. And
I just realized
what?
I've got 4 LE right now.
I have 0 because I wasted them on horses. So, yeah, so this server is so awesome, and I will leave the IP down in the description.
Wynncraft.net, right? That's
yeah,
the IP?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I'll leave it in the description just in case. If you guys want to join, please do so. There is a texture pack with this, and it makes it look really nice. Everything. But it's not like a major texture pack. And the server, you think it'd be laggy, but it really isn't. It's super, super calm and really chill. At times, unless you're at certain places like where we are right now. This place gets a lot of lag because it's a very popular city. But this is for higher levels.
It's not too insanely laggy, but I've got Optifine and I'm getting 30 FPS.
Well, I'm on a gaming computer and I'm getting 40 FPS. But that's all good. So we'll show you some of the other places as well as some of the mobs, and yeah, we'll be back when
maybe
we're
some
there.
spells for some classes.
And
I mean, we can only show our mage classes right now unless we go to different ones.
Yep. Alright, we'll see you guys when we're at the base town. Alright guys, we're back in the base town. So, when you begin, you are basically going through, just as the tutorial, you go through and you eventually get to the kingdom. And you go through this gate, which you don't really see at first, but you go through and you turn left because that's usually your first instinct, right? And you see a dining set, and you're like, wait, where's the king? Because the quest is to go talk to the king. You eventually figure it out that the king's not actually in his throne place that you think he is, and you find out he's actually over here. So
and then you turn to your right and look up and see the vulture in the ceiling.
yeah, this
down
guy.
at you.
Yeah, exactly. So you talk to the king, and you are released into this world. This world is a harsh world, I will tell you that. But this is the base town. It's called Rogni, which we call it Noob Town because basically, almost
Nubsville.
only noobs are really here. Not trying to be mean, but this
Unless
is the
you're like
starting
us
town.
and you don't realize that you need Bob's tiers at level 45 or 60, then you come back here and grind for hours on end, hunting down a mythological creature just so that you can get into a dungeon.
Exactly. Yeah, we know all about that, don't we, King?
So warning, if anybody decides to join the server from this video, or any videos in the future,
And they see
if
Bob.
you see Bob, kill him.
Kill him and
And
get
if
his
you get a tier, keep the tier.
Do not sell that. It's not even worth a stack of emerald blocks.
Actually, it's kind of worth like
Yeah,
1 LE
yeah.
if you
Yeah, it's
really want.
yeah, it really is.
It's insane.
If you're gonna sell it for a good amount. But anyways, this is the base town, and there's not really much to do. I mean, sure, you can do your first few quests, like I think messing in the sewers and stuff like that, and a farmer.
Your
But-
first few quests are in this town, but it won't be long until you're leaving the town and
exactly.
heading down the path to one of the most annoying places, the
Yeah.
forest.
Before, oh gosh, yeah, that is annoying. Unless you're pretty high level, then it's not that bad. But that place is crawling with spiders, and it's crazy. So while we're here, we might as well tell you about item buyers. So item buyers, you can sell stuff that you don't really want, like this pure
Armor and
andesite.
weapons.
Yeah,
you can't
this.
sell like junk items.
Well, you can sell trinkets and amulets. But like you can sell your pure andesite shears that you don't want because those are useless. You can sell your thin iron leggings because those are useless as well. And then we come over to the item identifier. So sometimes you'll be very unlucky. Well, actually, you'll be lucky because those are one of the best items for your area. But in an area...
So let's start for this. The item identifier, when you're killing things, you'll find things that are unidentified, and they come in 4 different colors.
Yep.
Yellow, purple, blue, and, well, yellow, pink, blue, and then really deep purple. The deep purple is mythically
Yep.
rare and you can only find in certain places.
Blue is
But the
legend.
other stuff is fairly often. So yellow's like unique, pink is rare, and blue is legendary.
Yep. And those stuff are really, really good. I keep saying that
What does
word,
that
but they're so good to use. Like, this is a legend wand, and look at its stats. You can't really
So once
find
you get those things, you
much
come to
better.
this item identifier
Yeah.
here, put them in, and it'll cost emeralds, and then you can identify them. And then you'll be able to wear the items, assuming you're the right level with the right stats.
and then you can one-shot mobs like that.
Well, no.
With certain gear. With certain
We're
gear.
one-shotting stuff because we're like level 60. This is like a level 2 zone.
Good point.
Dude, I just got an earth powder. Sweet.
Nice. So you eventually will find potion shops, and potion shops are so good. You can buy potions that are like healing potions,
What the heck?
speed
Do I have
potions.
exploding on my gear?
You might even find drunk potions, which are so fun to mess with. I seriously.
So
You
different
just
potions,
do
there are
it.
healing
Do
and there are mana, and mana is your base thing for casting spells and stuff. When you're casting spells, it takes mana, and spells are probably the best way to attack things.
Yep.
Special abilities for different classes.
So make sure you guys buy potions. They're really good. I don't really buy them very often, but I really should. I just forget about it, and after a while, you don't really need it. So you might find
Well, if
powder
you're a mage
people-
like us, you can just heal.
True, yeah, we can heal and our mana regens pretty fast. Alright guys, so, sorry about that. My mom came storming
I just
into the room
explained
and
all of this.
It kinda messed with stuff. So, you get to this place, which is at the end of the trail, and it's the powder merchant. So you can buy powders, and go ahead, you did a great job explaining it. Let's hear you again.
Okay, so basically what will happen is you start out in the base town and you'll get a quest, and then you'll come down here to Thurk, and you'll complete the quest and he'll give you this thing called Thurk's Note,
Yep.
and then you use the Thurk's Note to buy one of these as your first powder. You can get these powders by killing mobs, dungeons, all kinds of random stuff. Sometimes you can buy them from other players if you want to, but they're really rare. Sometimes there will be things in the world that when you break them, they will give you powders too. Now, when you combine 4 of the lowest tier in a certain place, you can get the next tier, and so on and so forth until you get tier 4. Tier 4 is insanely good because it unlocks special abilities for your weapon or armor that you put it on.
Man, dude, you're
Thank you,
so
good.
good at explaining. I think I'm gonna let you do the entire thing. No,
Really?
so
Okay, well, I do a better job of explaining than you.
thanks. Okay, so it's been a long time since I played this, but anyways, so you eventually get to Nivla Forest, which is a. I'm not gonna use that word, because
It's a really horrible place.
There we go.
The
That was the
spiders
word.
are all rude and
Yep.
mean, and we're
And-
just destroying them.
And what sucks is at a low level, it's really difficult to get past these because they're killing you constantly. So,
I love it. It's really hard to get past them as we blow them into smithereens.
okay,
They're
I said when you're low level.
yeah.
Okay, so you'll eventually get to a guy for a dungeon. This is a quest, not really a
That
dungeon.
is kind of a
but-
not very good quest.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good for a low level.
Yeah,
but
it's not very good.
Chest, mine, dibs. Got it.
Okay, so there are chests, which is a good thing to point out. There are chests that are different tiers. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4.
And there's like
Um,
1 tier 5 on every continent.
Yeah, there's one tier 5, but it's super extremely rare. And you can get like really good items like you can get commons or uncommons or legendaries. You can even get a mythic in some areas. But once again, that's like tier 5. And the chances of that are really rare, but you get like you can get money, you can get lots of good items, and it's really worth it. Especially when you're just going around, you don't really care about what you're doing. It's really good to just go over there, grab a chest, and be like, you know what, this is my day.
So earlier I was explaining combining the powders and stuff like that. So this guy right here is the powder master. In different areas you'll find this guy, and you click the middle one to upgrade powders. You put in 4 and you get the other one after clicking check. You click the plus button to add powders to your weapons. So you put in your weapon, you put in powders, and you do that. And the X one, if you want to, you can remove
Powders.
powders from your weapon.
Correct. So, and this is a new update. We actually haven't really messed with this too much, so we don't know what we're getting into. But it will be really cool to find out. So we go down this forest, and we eventually will
Jevons,
get...
do we want to show them our secret hideout?
Yes. So, this is a secret place that you will eventually go to.
Not a ton of people know about it, but who
Well,
don't really go here very often.
It is a quest. It is a quest.
Is there a quest
Eventually.
here? I didn't think there was a quest
to
here.
go by here. There's a quest to go by here for powder, I think. But we are going to the tree village, and there are signs that actually point you to it. You just gotta really be watching. But this
Okay,
place
so here's the
is so cool.
things that give you different powders, and then when you go past here, you get to the Earth Village after going a
I
little
got off
ways.
my
Wow.
horse. Let me
Okay.
catch up.
Bit of lag.
Yeah, so you go past here, and you will get to the tree village. The tree village is a really cool place, and I think we're close. Where is it?
Did I go the wrong way? I think I might have gotten turned
Yeah,
around.
I think we went a little bit past. Oh, I'm here. I made it. So we're at the tree village. The tree village is really cool. You can actually buy some amulets. You can. There's actually not a lot of villagers. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just didn't see them. So you could buy amulets. There's
This
also
is the
a
only
quest down
place in the
here.
first continent where you can buy a accessory, and the accessories are the
Yes.
4 slots underneath your character. Different. And the thing that you can buy here is called a tree bracelet, which will give you a bit of, which is kind of nice when you're first starting out.
You lagged there, so they couldn't hear that last part. But it gives you some stats which are really nice as a low level character. So and it's really efficient to be here. I think efficient is the wrong word to use, but I don't know.
It's a nice place to hang out if you're just bored and you want to go
Yes.
explore the world. And there's a couple
Minus the
of chests here
lag.
that you can loot if you know where to look.
Minus the lag. All
There's
right.
not a lot of lag
so
here.
there's a little bit, but so we're gonna go head over to the actual place that everyone starts out at pretty much. I mean, you start out at Rogni, but you don't really do much there. But this next place that we're about to show you is literally the place that you stay at for like half the time.
Until you're about level 40-ish, you're going to
Yeah.
be at this place insanely often because,
Yep.
like, the massive hub of the entire first continent. If you played the game enough, you know where this is, you know how to get here like nobody's business, you know this is the place to go if you want to trade, if you want to do anything, you go here. And this place is...
Wait.
Deatless.
Okay, sure, we can say it now. But before we actually go to Deatless, oh, I got Earth Power. or powder.
I love it. Before we actually go there, I'm already on the path, and I'm like 10 blocks out of the village.
Alright, before we go there, I'm going to show you guys the junk merchant. So these are, they're not mostly used, but sometimes when you kill like a zombie and you have 4, I think it's 4, no it's 2, it's now 2 of one item, you can actually sell it for emeralds. So instead of having that junk on you forever, you can actually sell it to a place and get use out of it.
Or you can be like, this is worthless, and just throw it out.
Yeah, be a normal person, just throw it out. But it's good to tell you guys about it, right?
Of course, if you throw stuff out, you're going to end up lagging the game, which would ruin the experience for everyone, so don't throw it out.
Shh, we do it anyways.
Or throw it into a trash can, at least.
So now...
Certain banks will have trash cans.
Alright, so we see more people on horses, but we are actually going to the place called Debtless. And you'll see it soon once it loads in. It looks phenomenal. It is awesome. It's like a big fortress. And it's so cool. And
Fortress, if anything, it's like the capital.
That's true. That's true. But it's so cool. We got the
find
item
the
identifier.
Key to the... Hey, do you remember where the button is to access the door in the bank?
Yeah, it's Oh wait. I don't remember. We'll figure it out.
I'm not crazy, right? It used to be like right here.
Yeah, it used to be in this place somewhere. But wait, I just heard it. Oh no, that's pressure plate.
Maybe that'll do it.
Anyways, there is an item identifier here. There's also a bank, which wasn't in Rogni, but this bank, which we showed you a little bit in Levigar, which is the like level 80 place, or well, 60 place, 50 to 60. But you can put stuff in here and it stays. You will have to actually upgrade the slots because I think you only get like 2 at the start. You will have to upgrade as you go.
1 row at the start.
1, okay.
Is that
so
bear powder down there?
you will have to upgrade. Sadly, you guys won't really see us upgrading it at all because it. I guess it's not sadly, but it transfers through your other characters, so that's really good, really cool. And then there's dude, they fixed it.
Yeah, they changed it. Not very happy about that, but whatever.
Same. But anyways, this is the vault. There used to be like a secret way of getting in here. Oh no, this guy's trying to kill me. I forgot about this. Okay.
I'll be right back. Oh, I can still use all of my stuff on my archer class. That's nice. So I guess my archer class isn't broken at all.
Alright, so let me show you guys around Debtless a little bit. So, if we get out... here we go. There's the button. So, at Debtless, there is the bank, once again, the item identifier. There's also these key exchange merchants, which I don't know much about, but I guess these are the new dungeons, which will be really cool. We will be hitting these up for sure. Oh wait, no,
there's still a key exchange merchant there? I need to exchange my keys.
There's the skeleton key. No, it's exchange as in you pay emeralds for it.
Yeah, I thought it was you trade out your old ones and got the new ones.
No, I don't think so. So there's the skeleton key. Oh wait, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we can do that.
Thought so. Okay, so this is how you get the new keys. So if you played the game before and you don't know this, when they updated, they changed a bunch of dungeons. So now you have to change the keys. So they used to be like the animal key, now it's the Lost Sanctuary. It used to be the fish, now it's Sandswept, and it used to be, I think, Skeleton, now it's Underworld Crypt. And they're not going to be there very long, so if you haven't played yet and you used to play, I highly suggest getting on and switching your keys out.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're just going to have a bunch of useless keys and you're going to have to throw them away.
So I'm doing that right now. You know, might as well. Wait, I'm afraid. Oh, you have to actually use money for it, though. Okay.
No.
Yep. You have to trade money plus the key.
Oh, wow. Well then, that just took a ton out of my emerald blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, that's alright. We'll do... Actually, I don't really have emerald blocks. We'll do that a little bit later. But, with that said, there are some other stuff to show you guys. So, we'll put that in there. Alright, so at Debtless... that's a perfect sentence. At Debtless, there are a bunch of random houses. But you will find, like, this one, the Potion Merchant, which we're on the wrong side. We're on the outside. But once again, you can buy potions from this place. If we're lucky, we can actually buy the drunk potion, which will be really fun to use.
Potion... No, you can't buy drunkness here. You can only buy it in Nimract.
But that's a really fun potion to mess around with. Go ahead, do it.
We do not console drinking under the age.
Do not drink under the age, but this is a video game, so it's a little bit different. So, and then there's these item buyers, which they actually changed the location a little bit, didn't they? Like, or the stand. No, it's the same, actually. Oh, they added one over here, which is cool. So there's iron buyers. There's also this this. We're not gonna call it a gang. We're gonna call it a guild. That's what it is. Yeah, it is technically a guild. But this is the. Oh no, this isn't the guild place.
Okay.
This is a random house again. So
Dude, you might want to come over here and look at this.
I will in just a sec. There is a mask place, which is a quest. I'm not gonna go too much into that, but that's where you get it. And then King's over here. Oh yeah, the weapon merchant. That's right.
So when you first start off, you might need a decent weapon. If you have the money, or if you can loan the money off of somebody else, you can buy a pretty decent weapon for your class. Like, there's some pretty good stuff in here. It's not all insanely good, but it's pretty good for starting off. And then if you leave the building and come down a little bit farther, you'll get to the armor merchant, and then we can check out what I really want to see.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
They added new
Armor.
weapons. Or new mage weapons.
Yeah, so that's the armor. And
Oh,
then, if you leave and come down here...
The armor's not too good here, but it gets better as you
So,
progress in places.
with the new dungeons, they
Ooh.
also added in teleportation scrolls. So if you've done the dungeon, you can get fragments, and then you can use the fragments to buy scrolls here to teleport back to them again and again.
That's
That way,
awesome.
you don't have to walk all the way there. And these don't take souls.
That's awesome. Alright. So that's something really cool. I haven't really read into the updates, but apparently
I
King has.
have...
I just saw updates, I'm like, ooh, we're doing this. So, I think that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys really like it, please join us. We want to progress with you guys in this game. It's a lot of fun. We will be starting this series up really soon. But if you guys liked it and want to see the new series, please smash that like button, as well as subscribe for when we are putting the videos out for the new series. With that all said, though, we'll see you guys later.